A member of the House Independent Bloc demands to see the Congressional Ad Hoc Committee report on insertions to the 2025 Philippine government budget. Navotas Representative Toby Tiago pushed for the release of the report as House deliberations on the 2026 budget opened under intense public scrutiny. Vivian Gulia has tonight's top story.
Majority Leader first.
Lower chamber abolished the practice of forming a small committee and replaced it with a Budget Amendments Review Subcommittee, which will be composed of nominees from major political parties, party list coalition, and the House minority. Unlike the meetings of the small committee, the deliberations of the subcommittee will be open to the public. Tiangco called for the inclusion of someone from the House Independent Bloc to the Subcommittee on Budget Amendments Review. Swansing said the panel will take that into consideration. Caloocan City 2nd District Representative Edgar Erice meanwhile raised the supposed move of the Bicameral Conference Committee to realign around 373 billion pesos from certain items in the proposed 2025 budget and place the defunded items under the unprogrammed funds. For Finance Secretary Ralph Recto, the matter may be addressed best by Congress, but the executive can withhold budget releases if inconsistent with the priorities of the administration. House Speaker Martin Romualdez and Swansing gave assurances that the deliberations on the proposed 6.793 trillion peso national budget will be more transparent and responsive to people's needs. For the first time on Monday, civil society observers were invited and present during the budget briefing at the lower chamber. Amid controversies surrounding flood control projects, a Batangas Solon proposed to further cut funding for its next sector.
Let's say, for the sake of argument, 200 billion pesos of it to, let's say, half education spending and half lower taxes. Noting that the economic team had also mentioned earlier that we should aim first to lower the deficit to 3% of spending before we talk about lowering taxes.
We welcome such because, again, the theme of our budget for next year will be really to increase our investment and spending in education.
Generations. Among the measures done by the DOF to generate more resources are hiking GOCC's dividend rates, the privatization